Alright, so if you're watching this video, you're ready to go on to Soundtrap, okay? Now, Soundtrap, it seems to be, it's my favorite, it seems to be your guys' favorite. Now we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to get into a little bit more on how to edit stuff and to be a little bit more creative with it. And that's what this is for, okay? This first, basically, exercise that you guys are going to complete is going to be about creating and editing tracks and all types of tracks, not just loops, which a lot of you guys did very good at using. We're going to do audio tracks as well, and we're going to do MIDI tracks. Okay, if you read in the description what a MIDI track is, a MIDI track is a musical instrument digital interface. Okay, so that's what we're doing here, is we're being digital. So if you watch the lesson for this week for music production, we're now on to the exercise. So after watching the video, all right, what's going to happen is you guys are going to head to your exercise for music production, okay? And in the directions it says, after you watch the video, it's going to be up to you to create a piece in Soundtrap. However, this time around, what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to be using some certain guidelines and some features that I laid out for you guys in the directions. So go ahead and read through them, okay? So for example, number 1, layout. When you go ahead and go into the instrument where it says name, creating and editing tracks, your first and last name, what I want you to do is I want you to put your name where it says first and last, okay? Measures. Your piece, just like the first 2 exercises, your piece must consist of at least 8 measures or bars. You can make it longer if you want to, right? Now, the 4 types of tracks that you guys are going to be coming up with are going to be the following: a drum beat, okay, or just a beat in general. You must create the beat this time not using a loop, but you must have a beat that's created using a pattern, okay? Just like we're going to talk about in this video, we're going to go through how to do that. It's going to be first audio track, okay? We're going to go through how to record an audio track and what you can do to make the audio track better, all right? Loop. You must have a loop. Pick a loop. Any loop, I don't care. You can pick a bunch of loops as long as you have the first 2 things met as well. Now, tonality. We talked about tonality in the composition. You're going to go ahead and we're going to select a key for our song to be in, all right? And lastly is making sure that you pick a tempo for your song, okay? I might actually rearrange these directions in a little bit. But once you're ready, you read through the directions, you're ready to go. Click on the link below to get started. All right. Now, as this loads up, this actually crashed earlier today. That's why, 1, I extended the date, and then 2, that's why the video ended up being a little bit later for this too. Just because of it crashing, wasn't able to get on and do the little corrections I needed to do. All right. So for editing, up here where it's actually the little tiny thing in this box, it's next to the share button, okay? Let me zoom out. This little orange button up in the top corner over here. I don't know why it actually won't. Whoop, didn't want to go there. Actually, I don't know why it's not zooming out. Okay, so let me do a little refresh here. All right, but in the top, there's going to be next to the share button, there's going to be, which the share button's here, there's going to be a little icon there to where you can edit your name. That's the first thing that you guys are going to do, okay? Now, the second thing that I want you guys to do is to go ahead at the bottom here. There says key, and it says tempo, okay? So key and tempo, you guys get to decide what key you want it. Do you want it to be sad? If it's going to be sad, you're going to go ahead and select a minor key. If you want it to be happy, you go ahead and select a major key, okay? And that's just speaking. It's not necessarily sad. It's not necessarily happy. It's up to the person. Then you're going to pick a tempo. Do you want to be, don't go past 120. Don't go below probably 60, okay? There is a reason why I say that. So don't go past it, all right? So change it to whatever you want. You can edit it while you're creating it, so don't worry about that. Alright, so let's go ahead. Can I zoom out any further? Nope. Okay. So we're going to get started with our first track that we're going to be creating, which is our MIDI track or our drum track in the Patterns beat maker. So you're going to click on the pattern beat maker in the beginning. Click on that. Or what you can do is you can click on add new track. Either one will add a new track for you, okay? So either one will add that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do Beats Pattern Maker in the middle here. Okay, I'm going to click that. Ignore the MIDI access. That is for an instrument outside, let's say for a keyboard that you can hook up. All right. Now, metronome is on. Okay. What you're going to do, and I will tell you, it only, when you pull this up, it will only repeat one measure. So it's not going to go past it. It's going to be locked. Okay. In order to unlock it, you need to exit out. And when you exit out, you'll be free to move around, okay? But we're gonna go back in it, into the patterns, okay? If you see up here, instrument patterns, piano roll, patterns is where we want to go, okay? Now, when you press play, what's gonna happen is it will only loop that section, and if you can hear, it gives you the metronome as well. All right. So I'm actually gonna go. I want to go on the off here. Do I want to do that? Nah. We'll just go 1 and 2, okay? If you guys don't remember from the last video, how this works is this little box that's here right in the beginning, which consists of 4 boxes. The big box is 1 beat. The next one is 2 beats, 3 beats, then 4 beats, okay? So it goes 1, E, and okay? Oh, I actually like that. I'm going to keep that. All right? So this beat 1, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? You have your kick, which is the bass drum, okay? I put that there first. Now I'm going to put the snare on the 2. Nah, just that. Then I'm leaving it there. Okay, so the snare, you can add it in. You can create this whichever way you want to, but notice I'm putting it in the squares there. Then for the hi-hat, I'm going to do this. There we go. So I got my first made beat, okay? So I can't get out of it. Remember, click the X to get out of it, and it will keep going, all right? If yours keeps going on forever and ever, okay, and you want it to stay in a certain section, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the top right, click on this arrow up here in the corner, cycle mode, and what that's going to do is it's going to make this purple. When it makes it purple, okay, that will repeat this section. And what you can do is you can by clicking on the edge of it and bringing it towards you, you can shorten it to create whatever you want it to loop, okay? So I'm going to loop just these 2 measures. Now, I only have 1 measure here. You have an option. You can do the same beat over again by, if you can see here, this arrow in the top, the loop in the top right that was there, the circle arrow, that is a loop, okay? What you can do is you can click on the top right corner there, if it'll let me, and you can repeat it, okay? Repeat it. So it will repeat over again, all right? Let's say, for example, you want to create a new section to this drum, okay? What you're going to do is you are going to right click, okay? When you right click, it's going to bring up a menu like this, all right? What you need to do is you need to go down to the bottom where it says create new region. You click on create new region, and what it will do, if it's not looped, I guess, or it's not there, it will, I guess, not create a new region. Hold on. There we go. So it will create a new region for you, okay? And what you're going to do is you can create whichever you want here, which I'm going to do this actually. Let's see if we can do that. And we go on the and there. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, now same thing. You can exit out of it. You can go ahead, click on the arrow in the top right, bring it on over. Which, if it won't let me, I don't know why it's not letting me. Oh, because I'm not zoomed out all the way. There we go. Hey. There we go. Got it. All right. So then I can go here, repeat this over again, extend it to where I want it to be. Okay. And then see how it sounds. Oh, I forgot the hi-hats. What am I doing? I'm a crazy person. Hi-hats. Let's go edit. You can edit notes that way. If you do edit notes, it will pull up the panel roll. Just click pattern. Okay. I'm going to do and here. And then same thing. One. And there we go. So exit out. Let's see what we got now. Okay, so I have that looped over again. Okay, then let's say, for example, that you want to extend this whole thing for your 8 measures, which 8 measures right there, that's 8. Okay, where the 8 is to the 9, that is your 8th measure. Okay, so that's where you need to get up to. All right, once you are completed with that, what you can do is you can select both tracks, okay, by dragging across, going up, and it will select both of them. Then you right click, and when you right click, you're going to go not to split but merge regions. When you merge regions, it combines both of them together. So you can take the corner of it and drag it to 8, and you got everything you need to get a good score on this. So once you got that, now we're moving on to our next track. Okay, so next track, boom, is going to be, I guess we can do microphone, or yeah, let's do microphone. I feel like having fun. All right, so microphone. So please allow microphone access. It's probably freaking out because it doesn't know what to do. All right, so computer microphone. So it's going to bring up this voice clean. You can select how you want it to be. We can do that. Then over here, you can select your microphone. Let's see if it takes that away from me. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right, so let's see if this works, because I'm using this microphone to record at the same time. Let's start recording. I am using headphones. Oh, okay. Wait, I said I am using headphones. All right. 3, 4. 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Let's see if that did anything. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I just did an oh, yeah into the microphone here. All right, and it stopped me right around 3. All right, so let's see how this turned out. Oh, yeah. All right, so I kind of got like an oh, yeah. Let's turn that volume up. Oh, yeah. Let's see that thing. There we go. All right, so now, if you noticed at the end of that track, right at the end there, these are the wavelengths that you have there. Notice that at the end of it, I do say something. I say something, blah, 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 blah. All right, so what you can do is you can take this, not the top corner, but the bottom corner, and move it back to where you don't hear it. So let's see how that sounds now. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, so obviously it needs a little bit more. So let's see how that sounds now. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, what you're going to do is once you have whatever you want down as a vocal track, this can be it. This can be your whole vocal track. Then I can go ahead, copy and paste it somewhere else, which if you don't know how to copy and paste it, right click. I guess I didn't click on it. Oh, that's weird. Do I have something else selected? Okay, well, you can just go control. Let's that. There we go. Guess I gotta select it like that. So selecting again by using the box, right click, copy. Then you take this little arrow thing that we've been using up here, and you can drag it to wherever you want. And what you'll do is you can copy it or paste it right over to where you want it to. And why did it flip on me? Oh, I actually like that where it ended up. So, alright, so we're building our track up here. Alright. Now, this is the vocal tracks. I'm gonna actually go ahead and let's see if that merge region works like this. Alright, right click. I'm gonna get both of them. Okay, they have to be really close together then. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go select both of them, copy. I'm gonna go over to my 5 here. Oh, that's why it's freaking out on me, because it's not all the way zoomed out. And then paste it, which you can go and right click it. You can use Command Z or Control Z, and it will copy it over for you. So now, like I said, we're going to take our audio tracks and make them a little bit fancier. What we can do is we can add an effect, okay? You don't have to do this. You can just do, oh yeah. But, for example, if I want to add an effect, all right, I can do, you can pick any of these. You can mess around with them. That's the goal. You can mess around with this. For example, I'm going to mess around. I'm going to do fuzz. I want to hear my voice fuzzy. And then I want to hear it go into a stereo chorus. Yeah, I'm going to do stereo chorus. Oh, why did I click double fuzz? And a chorus. So let's hear how that, oh yeah, sounds. There we go. So you guys can mess with that. Alright. Actually, I don't like that fuzz so much. Let's go ahead and take that off. So if you need to take it off, this is what you do. This is the power button to turn it off. So if you want to keep it there but just have it off, click the power button. If you want to get rid of it and get rid of your settings too, click the X, which I do in this case. I want to get rid of it. So I click that X. Is there anything else that I want here? Flanges are fine. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, not as powerful. Not as powerful. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just take off that. And again, I go to effects here. I'm going to just take off this. I'm going to take off this. And the only thing I will add, though, is I will add some overdrive. Just because I want it to be crackly. Alright, so I have that. And actually, if I wanted to change it, dub. Oh, dub. I should have used dub. I could use dub. Echo Garage. Lo-fi. Let's see how lo-fi sounds. Yeah, so this over here, if you change it like that, it's going to give you the little presets for it already. Let's see how mobile mic sounds. Now pop. Pop delay. Alright, whatever. I'll use that. Alright, so we have our basics of our audio. Now, you can record with your phone. There's an app for this. You record with whatever you want. Alright? Next and last thing that we're going to be looking at. So we got our MIDI, which was our drums that we did. We got our vocal mic or audio, which is the microphone. And now we're going to go just to a loop, okay? Now, since I did voice, you guys can create and use whichever loop that you want. I'm going to do, and I like searching through all these. We're going to do a synth, and then you can, and again, if you don't remember from last week, the loops are up here in this little thing over here. Or what you can do is you can do browse loops either way. Alright, so I have synth. I do want to do MIDI. And what you could do is once you're here, you can hear how it sounds. Oh, I think I like that one. So once you've selected it, all right, you click on it, and what it will do is it will automatically input it for you, or you can drag it and drop it over. Either way. And again, ignore that little MIDI thing up in the corner. So let's see what I came up with here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's not too bad. Alright. And then if I want to add whichever other track you want to, you can go ahead and do that. Or for example, okay, if you don't like this loop, if you don't like the end of it, what you can do is you can cut it off, okay? Take it here, basically just take it, go the other way, and shorten it, okay? Now, you want to go ahead, these are your measures up here, remember that? And your measures basically tell you what and where it's going to be, okay? So make sure it's mostly even. But if you want to shorten it, and then loop it how you want to, okay? So let's hear how that sounds if I cut it like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, that's not bad. I'm going to leave it like that. All right, then you guys add whichever else you want to. But if you could do this, if you do it exactly how this is, and for example, I'm going to just keep looping this over. And if you do this, if you create these 3 tracks right here, and if you have basically a MIDI drum that you created yourself, a mic that you use something, and you can make a noise, a sound effect, whatever you want, and just make sure you record something, and then if you do a loop, you're set. That's 100, okay? So that's it for us. That's our last little thing for you guys involving Soundtrap. Okay, again, be creative, guys. Don't be afraid. Go for it. You guys can be creative, okay? I know that's what you guys can do. And lastly, all right, I'm going to put it just back to here again. If you guys need help, come to the office hours. I will help you guys. I love creating music with you guys, and I love helping you guys, especially when it comes to when you guys are trying to be as creative as possible, okay? So that's it for this week. You guys have fun doing these exercises, and I will see you guys later.